Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mossin, the Competition. I'm your host, Kevin Ortiz, alongside my co-host, Vandy Bernard.
What's that?
What's going on? And my other co-host, the champion for this week, Mr. John Lucas. How's it feel?
13-2, baby.
Pretty good record.
13-2.
Probably the best record any of us have had all year.
I think so. It's as close as perfect you can get. He deserves it, though. He hasn't been a champ for a while. You haven't been a champ for a while.
It's been a while.
Go ahead, get your Rocky on.
Enjoy this.
I'm the great one.
For this week.
The Predictions King is back.
For this week.
Yeah, temporarily.
Getting ready to go into the playoffs. I need to show you all why I am the best.
For this week.
Like you was.
Just for this
To
week.
pick them is my real test.
Right.
Okay.
To perfect is my cause.
Okay.
Alright, now that we got that out of the way. Well, you can follow this cocky son of a bitch at JMLucas18 on Twitter, OrtizKevin90 at Vandy Bernard. Follow the channel at Moss the Comp, as well as Sit Down Showdown, and subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/sitdownshowdown. Alright, again, we got that out of the way. Championship is finally back. I'm sure it feels great. It's going to be a different story next week.
Oh, it is.
It really is. I mean, Vandy and I, we're destined to get that title back.
Oh, absolutely.
Are you?
Destined.
It's our destiny.
It's our destiny. We will have that title. Who's gonna have it? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so moving on. Just talking about or just jumping in and following up with what we did last week. So we talked about our NFC playoff predictions up until this point of the year. We said that we're gonna get to AFC this week. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about the AFC playoffs, maybe a couple wild cards. See who's gonna do the most damage, who's gonna do the most work. Where should we start?
Before you do that,
Yes, sir.
get well, Earl Thomas.
Right,
Earl
man.
Thomas,
Big loss, man.
Big loss. I mean, he just plays the game the right way, loves the game so much. So, regardless of whether you're a Seahawks fan or not, you hate to see a guy like that.
Yeah.
Go down. So
He's
first up to
easily
you,
one of the
brother.
best defensive players in the league.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's why their secondary is, I mean, phenomenal, honestly.
Phenomenal, yeah.
You know, him, Chancellor, Sherman.
Yeah.
No throw.
Yeah.
No fly zone.
No
Yeah,
fly zone.
no.
So prayers up to you, Earl Thomas, man. Get well soon, man.
I hope so. I think he was like talking about retirement and whatnot. So
Yeah.
I really hope that's not the case.
I hope not. But you just have a lot of emotions running through
Yeah,
that. So
yeah.
definitely not surprised that came out, but hopefully he's able to come back.
Yeah, I'd love to see him next year, man. I mean,
Oh, absolutely.
It sucks that we
See
gotta
him for
play the
injury.
Seahawks, and they're always so damn good. But
Yeah.
he's a hell of a player.
Oh yeah.
Love having him out
For
there.
sure.
So hopefully he doesn't retire.
I always get him in Madden.
Yeah. him and Cam are like the two
Safety.
choices
Yeah,
to
good
get for
choice.
safeties. And they have him on the same team
Right.
in real life, so that's freaking awesome. So yeah, just as you said, get better to him.
Yeah.
JPP, another guy for the Giants. George's a big resident Giants fan. He's out for about, I think you said for the year, right? Got sports hernia. So that sucks. That's a big loss for them.
It's a huge loss.
Yeah, because they were starting to get pretty hot. He got injured in the Steelers game. See how that turned out, for the Giants. Now they got a tough game on Sunday night against the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be a good one too.
Oh.
We got a couple good primetime games going on this week,
Sure do.
which I'm glad because it's usually not the case.
Yeah, no, it isn't.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, first game in prime time on Thursday night, if that really is prime time,
Yeah, well.
that it actually deserves it. The Chiefs versus the Raiders. Just real quick, we'll get to that later, but finally, a matchup that can live up to a Thursday
This
night
is one
game.
everyone's gonna want to tune into,
Yeah,
right?
for
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
I mean, the two best teams, they're fighting for a division title.
Yep.
Maybe first seed in
First
the
seed in the
playoffs,
AFC
possibly.
probably.
Yeah. So it's whoever takes this L, they're gonna slip a little
This
bit.
absolutely must
Man,
win for
this
both
is a
teams.
huge. This is probably a division-winning game right here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whoever wins this
I think
game
that-
is probably gonna win it.
Yeah.
So more on that game later, though.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. All right, so we'll knock our playoff predictions out
Sure.
pretty quick. We'll start with just the easiest prediction, so we'll get out of there. AFC East, Patriots, right? Patriots.
Yeah.
The Dolphins 7-5, slipped up last week, which that was a mistake I made. Also picking the Dolphins to beat the Ravens. I mean, come on,
was.
guys, it was the Ravens. They got whipped though. It was like 38-6 or something ridiculous.
Told you those Ravens were tough, man.
Well,
It's funny because Eric Berry put up more points than the Dolphins did.
Damn.
I think he put up.
Eric Berry's a beast, but his defense,
I
like.
think there's two teams who put up. I think them and the Niners.
Yeah.
He put up more points than the Dolphins and the Niners did.
So sad,
To the whole
man.
team, one guy.
That's pretty terrible, dude.
Get your lives.
Yeah. You guys got to get that fixed, man. But shouts to Barry too, though. He had a 2-point, a pick
first
two.
person to do 2.
Yeah, a pick 2 to win the game against the Falcons.
Pick 2. They start going that. That's the Mick pick 2.
Pick 2. He got it done, man. And Barry, he overcoming cancer. What was it, last year? I think. And to be at where he is now, again, reaching his spot, his destiny as one of the best players, one of the best cover safeties in the NFL. It's good to have him back.
I remember when he was first coming to the draft, they were saying this is the best safety since Sean Taylor. And boy, he's lived up pretty close to that.
He's had a good career, so can't fault him there. So yeah, that's it for the AFC East. Patriots.
Yep.
Just like every
No
year.
surprise.
Yeah, I know. All right, we'll get down to let's get to the nitty gritty. This is a interesting division. Only 2 teams are in it, and that's the AFC North. So we got the Steelers and the Ravens. Who's taking it home? Who do you think, Vandy?
For me, it kind of comes down to their schedule, their remaining schedule. I don't know what their remaining schedule is looking like. I think they do have one more game against each other.
I think so.
Or have they played twice already? I forgot. But it comes down to their schedule. Right now, the Ravens are in the lead, I think. Just by tiebreaker. I think they both have the same record.
Yeah.
But I think if I'm going off not based off the record, I'm kind of leaning towards the Ravens.
The Ravens?
Yeah, I know it's kind of a shocker.
It is.
I know it's kind of a shocker, but their Steelers defense is just iffy, and
that's true.
And if you could kind of, I'm not saying if you can get the Big Ben, but if you kind of limit the offense a little bit, you can score on them.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, I mean, I think
The Giants couldn't.
the Giants. But I think the Ravens they've been a division rival, and I think if they do have one more game, I think just the Ravens know how to maybe overcome a little bit. Yeah.
All right, so they're both 7-5 right now, right?
Okay.
This
may have changed my mind because I figured you're about to read the schedule.
They do face each other one more time,
Okay.
so that's going to be a pivotal game, obviously.
Okay.
I think the Steelers' schedule is a little more favorable, though.
This may change my mind.
So the Ravens are going to have the Eagles next, which is going to be a pretty tough one.
Yeah.
Then they're going to have the Steelers and the Bengals. I think I missed the big one. They have the Patriots next. Then they have the Eagles, Steelers, and the Bengals. That's the Ravens' remaining 4 teams that they're playing.
They might get the Bengals.
They'll probably beat the Bengals, maybe the Steelers. The Eagles. I don't know if they're going to beat the Patriots or the Steelers.
Yeah.
They usually play good though against the Patriots.
They do.
That's
They do.
That's what's kind of odd there, but I mean,
They're one of the teams
gonna be
that
tough.
has Brady's number.
Mm.
And what about the Steelers' schedule?
the Steelers, if I can get there.
It's okay.
iPads.
Technology, sometimes
It doesn't always work out the way it should. So the Steelers, they have the Bills, winnable game.
Mm-hmm.
They got the Bengals, winnable. The Ravens,
They'll both beat the Bengals.
and of course they have the Browns to close out the year.
Steelers are winning the division. They have the more favorable schedule.
Their schedule is by far more favorable.
Yeah.
They're not facing as many tough teams as the Ravens are.
What if the Browns, that one win, ended up being the Steelers that last week of the season? Both teams.
That would be incredible. That would be a shocker of a lifetime.
It would be that too, but for me, it would almost get that last. You always want to get that ugly loss out of your way, and then.
But the Browns, you never want to lose to the Browns. That's worse than an ugly loss.
I'm not saying they want to, but the next game is a statement game. We're not chums. They just happen to snag us this one game.
That's true.
So for me though, I picked the Steelers from the beginning of the season. I'm still rolling with them. Big Ben's still there. Antonio Brown's still one of the best receivers in the league.
Yeah, last time I checked, he was the man.
He is the man.
I'm with you though. I'm sticking with the Steelers also. I think that's who I picked at the beginning of the year.
I think you picked the Ravens, boy.
Did I?
You did pick the Ravens.
I picked the Ravens.
I don't remember who I picked. I might have picked Ravens also.
Well, I flip flop because that schedule sold me pretty much. That's the.
Yeah.
I mean, both teams are pretty even. I think
Yeah,
the Steelers are maybe a little better though. I don't know.
They have an offense. I like their offense better.
They have an offense that can be explosive.
Yeah.
The Ravens not so much. I mean, they exploded against the Dolphins, but that's not a big deal. It's just the Dolphins. So enough of that. That's I guess that's it. So we all are going with Steelers then.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir.
Vandy and I may have changed from our earlier in the year predictions. You stuck through, thin and thin with the Steelers, and you'll probably be rewarded, for that
so.
in the end.
Actually, I'm just gonna go with. I'm not gonna flop. I'm just gonna go Ravens.
You go Ravens?
I'm just gonna stick with my pick.
Why not, right?
Why not?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stick with my guns.
Okay.
Stick with the gut.
Well, one of you two guys.
Me.
Damn, that's confidence right there.
The Steelers are good, man.
They
Like,
are.
I'm actually happy to watch the Steelers game. I don't really give a shit if a Ravens game is on. I
Yeah.
don't care if Pat's a Ravens fan. It don't mean shit to me. Like, okay, I'm not one of these like DMV fans that likes every team because we're from the same area, from close proximity. No, I'm a Skins fan because. So.
Yeah, I like that. I like it.
Hey, can't fault you for that.
No, you definitely can. All right, so what's next? And a pretty interesting division is going to be next. That's the AFC West.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, we'll talk about
We'll
that
talk about
last.
that last.
Let's talk about that.
Let's get
Let's do AFC South.
Yeah, the
Let's do
South.
AFC South.
Probably should have talked about this one first.
Probably the worst division in football.
The worst division, but the worst part is that three teams right now have a chance of actually winning this division.
Yeah.
So everyone's 6-6. Houston Texans 6-6. Colts 6-6. Titans 6-6.
Somebody
You know what
probably
that
gonna win the
screams
division
to me?
8-8.
Mediocre.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
They're terrible.
Division winner is probably gonna be 8-8.
I can see it.
I can see that also. But who is going to be the division winner though? That's the key. That's the question of the day.
That's the question.
Who'd you pick earlier on this year to win that one?
I picked the Colts.
The Colts?
Yep.
Are you sticking with your gut?
I am going to stick with my gut.
Okay.
Luck's been playing like shit, which means he either needs to come out of that slump or they need to start doing something. The Texans, they're still in that working year with Osweiler. I don't know if it hasn't panned out super.
No, it hasn't panned out at all.
But it's still first year, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Jags are abysmal, and
Oh yeah, I mean number 3 pick right now I think in the draft, which seems to be where they always fall. It's really odd.
top 5.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And then who else is the Titans? They show flashes of greatness, but they're not.
They're not there just yet.
Exactly. they're
Just
not
yet.
there
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So,
Okay. Who do I? You have the information on there.
Yep. You picked.
Probably went Colts if I had to take a guess. Yeah.
Yeah, you did pick the Colts.
I don't know, man.
What's your schedule looking like?
The Colts haven't done. All the teams are so bad. I didn't even want to pull up the schedule. You know?
You don't have to.
it wasn't even worth my time to do. I'll stick with the Colts. I don't have much faith in any of these guys in this division. And obviously, none of these teams are going to do anything in the playoffs. I mean, whoever wins this division is losing first round. I can pretty much guarantee it.
Yeah.
I mean, because whoever wins this division is going to have to play whatever team doesn't win the AFC West.
Oh, so yeah.
So you're going home. You're going, or you're staying home. You're staying home.
No, here's what's gonna happen. The Colts are gonna play the Chiefs again. And remember how the Colts and Andrew Luck had that stupid good comeback like 2 or 3 years ago? Chiefs are just gonna roll through the Colts. Roll right
This year they probably would.
over.
Yeah.
So.
I can see it.
Well, that's who I'm sticking with.
Eric Berry's gonna get another big pick too.
Only problem is the Colts are not going to win the division. Texans are.
I like the Texans more than the Colts. I really do, but I don't know.
Is that so?
Yeah, I'm sticking with my pick. I know I didn't pick the Colts at the beginning of the year.
Nope.
I'm pretty sure I did one with the Texans. Thought they'd be a little bit better than what they do right now, but I'm going to Texans. Sticking with them to eke out the division. It's probably going to be 8-8.
Yeah.
At best.
At best.
You know, I'm switching my mind. Why not? I can, right? I'm going to go with that young team. I'm going with the Titans.
Okay.
I like the young Bucks. I like what they're doing out there, you know? 6-6. Not the greatest record, obviously, but hey, they're still in contention with the rest of the division.
Yeah.
And the rest of the division is not good, so they have they got a good chance of winning it. I like the pieces they actually have. I think they have a pretty good offense.
I do too.
The defense is, a little sus, but
it could be a scary team if they get in. You know, a team with nothing to lose.
yeah, Mariota, he can shine in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Shine like he did against that Green Bay defense, or everybody.
Career day.
Defense.
Yeah, you can't wait to play Green Bay. Okay, so Titans, Colts, Texans.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Anybody for Jacksonville? You for Jacksonville?
Jacksonville.
Nah. All right, moving on.
Jacksonville's 2-10.
Huh?
Damn. That's
another double-digit loss season.
Will their coach be around next year?
That is the question.
Did you
Just
see
last
the,
another
did you
year.
see the report? Like, I forgot who said it. It said Tom Coughlin will be another good coach for the Jags.
Oh,
He
that's
can
where
go
he
back.
started.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
he
back,
yeah.
No, he's a good coach.
I don't know if you want that much of a youth movement though.
Oh yeah, it would be. Yeah, that's a lot of young
He's
guys.
an older guy. I don't know if you want a real young team. I mean, he could turn around quick. They might just need that disciplined voice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah,
They can definitely use Tom.
I'm sure he likes that early draft pick.
Yeah,
yeah.
true.
Probably enticing.
Nice way to build.
Yeah,
I mean, because they have, just like I told you guys at the beginning, Jacksonville has pieces.
they do.
They just can't seem to fit them all together. You know,
Yeah.
they got the board there.
I mean, now
Pieces all over
whether
the place.
the quarterback is the guy, probably
Maybe not.
Maybe
Yeah,
not.
maybe
but
not.
they do have pieces. I agree with you.
So it wouldn't be bad if Tom came back, had a probably top 3 pick, I'd say,
easily, yeah.
and he can get someone to build around.
He'll probably drive defense or start working on their run game. That's what
Their run game needs help.
Yeah,
That old line needs some help.
Yeah, there'll probably be a line.
There's some pieces that need help out. Yeah, I think they got to go line either
They need to
way.
make a splash in free agency as well. They
Yeah.
just need pieces, but I don't blame anyone for not wanting to go there.
Yeah.
Like,
Who wants to go there? I mean, nice weather.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's
But
it.
that's
So if
about
you're trying
it.
to win,
that's why I'm saying Tom Coughlin should go there. He can enjoy himself.
Yeah.
tired.
It's like, well,
Like, that's
tired
that's
of
retirement
Florida.
check.
Get
Yeah,
a
they would.
paycheck on the side.
you know you're probably going to stay for 4 years, regardless of how mediocre you
Yeah,
are.
shit.
Gus Bradley did it.
Been there 4 years, hasn't won more than 5 games, I don't think, any year he's
Yeah,
been
yeah.
there.
Fucking pitiful.
And he's still there. That's ridiculous. Whatever. I mean, do what you need to do, Jacksonville.
There's something to be said about consistency, but that's just consistently bad, dog.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
not what you
right.
want. You want it to go up.
You're supposed to get better, not worse, every year.
Yeah.
Which seems to be what they always do, is they get worse.
Pretty
Yeah.
I
much.
think they had 3 wins last year.
Something like
Now they're at 2. So, will they win another one? Who knows?
Stay tuned.
Yeah, right. The best division, probably in football right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably in football. So we're going to have to go ahead and talk about the AFC West.
Let's do it.
Who is going to win this one? And you brought it up a little earlier. A pivotal game is taking place on Thursday with the Chiefs and the Raiders. But who's going to win this? Remember what happened last time? The Chiefs, they whooped your boys.
They did.
They whooped the Raiders at Oakland. So this time we're going to KC, Kansas City. It's going to be loud.
It's very loud in Arrowhead Stadium.
Yeah.
Very loud. I'm gonna say my Raiders pull it out though.
This would be big. Really
they
big.
need to make that statement, Derek. Hopefully Derek Carr's finger isn't bothering him too much. I don't know the severity of it yet. I don't know if he's gotten surgery on or anything like that. It didn't seem to bother him last week.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't bother him this week. I think they soldier on.
All right. Let me tell you who they have left on their schedule. Beside the Chiefs, right? So they got the Chiefs. Tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be one they lose.
Yeah.
2 winnable games afterwards. They got the Chargers next. They can beat the Chargers. They have the Colts, which they obviously
They should
beat the Colts.
Yeah.
And the last one will be a little difficult, but they have already beaten the Broncos before, so they can do it again.
They have 4 important games.
3 division games out of 4.
I was like,
out of 4
those
games.
are 4 important games.
That's nuts.
I remember I picked the Broncos or the Raiders to win the division. I'll say I picked the Broncos because I remember I thought the Raiders would win the wild card.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know the Broncos were going to be this. I don't want to say bad, but they weren't playing. Their defense was playing
It was
fantastic, but
lights
their
out at
offense
first.
was their offense. It hasn't clicked.
Yeah.
I didn't know it would translate so bad after Peyton left. Granted, I know how great Peyton is, but Emmanuel Sanders is literally disappeared.
Yeah, still got
Demarius
good
Thomas, man, who's
Yeah.
one of my favorite players, like 2-3 years, like disappeared. Where'd he go, bruh?
Bruh.
Seek is over. Come out. We
Yeah.
need you for the playoffs. Something, man. But I'm just happy the Raiders rose to the occasion. And it's cliche now. They're in control of their own destiny.
They
Just
are.
As long as
Top
they,
seed in the AFC.
as long as
win
they,
out.
to keep winning.
they can win out.
Yeah, they must.
So good.
That'd be incredible.
That'd be incredible.
I don't think any of us are going to pick Broncos to win this division. Are you going to pick them?
No.
So their schedule is pretty tough. I mean, they got the Titans, so that's a winnable game.
Okay.
But then they got the Patriots,
Oh no.
Chiefs, and the Raiders.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, no, that's.
Oh.
I don't see the Broncos
They're not
maybe
pulling
slipping
all
into
four.
the playoffs. Maybe they can probably get a wild card because they'll probably have a good enough record to get wild card.
Yeah.
If they
Maybe.
could split a couple of those games.
Yeah, but as far as winning the division goes, that's not happening.
Yeah. So who do the Chiefs have left?
So the Chiefs, let's see how their schedule's looking. Well, the Raiders, obviously,
Right.
is going to be tomorrow night. Then they got the Titans, winnable game for the Chiefs. Broncos, another division game there, winnable. And they ended off with the Superchargers. Just winnable. I'm going to go Chiefs win this division.
Yeah, they can go 2-1.
They have to beat. I mean, obviously they have to beat the Raiders. If not, they're not going to win the division. But if they beat the Raiders, I think they'll be in better shape schedule wise to take the division. And that would suck for the Raiders for them to have such a good record and to slip into the wild card, have to play that extra game. But at the same time, it's not always bad to play that extra game because when you have that first round bye, most of the time
you get warmed up, you get moving. You
Yeah.
want to get on that hot roll, and it's actually going to be playing away for their games.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Main thing is you want to get in the dance.
You want to get there.
Oakland exceeded everybody's expectations.
Yeah.
I mean, went into the division, and if they were the top 1 or 2 seeds in AFC, would be exceeding expectations
By a mile.
By a mile. I think there may be a lot. Some people probably thought they could make wild card. There's still a lot of people that probably weren't sure that they're going to make it. So them making the playoffs is a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
I mean, you already have your quarterback, your franchise quarterback. I think we can all agree on that.
No
and
doubt.
once you have that, you're set. You can just build around him. And
Exactly.
they already have some pieces around him, so regardless of what, must be real nice. So regardless of what Oakland does, I mean, I think we can assure that they're making the playoffs.
Oh yeah, 100. It'd be like
Their car has to have immediate surgery on his finger and he can't play. Then
If that's the case, and I'm not gonna lie, like if Tony Romo can play, they need to like change from Tony Romo. Like, I don't even know who their backup is, but
yeah, who knows?
Matt Lloyd.
Oh,
I don't know.
that's the Raiders backup.
Yeah. So
yeah, if Carr comes, if Carr goes out, they're done. The Raiders are done. Done. Who you picking, Manny?
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Go with the Chiefs.
I like it. I like what you're saying. I like what you're spitting at me.
You know, it's I think like just what you mentioned, John. Whoever wins this game, I believe will win the division.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's hard to beat a team twice, sometimes a sweeper in the season. And I know that the Chiefs put a whipping on the Raiders once. I don't think they put a whipping on them again, but I think they win this one pretty decisively.
Oh, damn.
I mean, I think probably 10-point win. I don't think it's coming down to the wire.
Yeah.
Arrowhead's a hard place to play in.
Tough. Yeah, tough.
I mean, I know the Raiders had a statement win. We said when they played the Broncos, we said this would be a statement game. They won that game. I believe this is an even bigger statement game because one, division's on the line. Your number 1 seed in the AFC, so all the pressure's on them.
It is.
Chiefs are, even though they're still a great team, they're kind of still flying under the radar, even though they're one game under the Raiders. So I think this game, all the pressure's on Oakland. This is the first game probably all season where all the pressure's on them. Number 1 seed. You win this, you probably win the division. You definitely have the hand. But you're playing on the road at Arrowhead.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what they do with the pressure. Still a young team. I mean, I still love the Raiders. But I think the Chiefs win this one.
Yeah, that would be big, man. And the Chiefs undefeated right now in the division at 3-0. Raiders 2-1. Of course, we know where that loss came to.
Yeah.
So another loss. The Raiders wouldn't be too good.
I kind of want to see the Raiders win now because I kind of want to see the Raiders as the number 1 seed in the AFC. I want to see the road to the Super Bowl go through Oakland. I want to see it.
Wouldn't that be so?
I want to see it. It's just like you mentioned, John, last week. I want Tom Brady to have this time go to Oakland. And they had that rematch of the game back in 2002, the Tuck Rule game.
Tuck Rule bullshit happens to Tom. And just like,
I want to see it.
Wow.
I want to see it in Oakland. I want that. So I want the Raiders to win. But guts is telling me Chiefs right now.
So you're sticking with Chiefs?
I'm sticking with Chiefs. I know, that's my gut. Sticking with Chiefs. I just hope I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I wouldn't mind losing the title over.
Okay.
All right. Well, it's going to be a good game nonetheless tomorrow night. I can't wait to watch.
Great.
Can't wait to watch that one. So I guess who are we picking for our 2 wildcard teams? Obviously, see, one's going to be either the Raiders or the Chiefs, right? Like whoever doesn't win the division is going to be the one guaranteed wildcard team, I'd say.
Yeah.
But who's the next wildcard team?
For me, I gotta go. It's gonna be since I picked the Raiders. Think the Raiders are gonna win the division. I think it's gonna be the Chiefs, and I think it's gonna be the. Wow, I just forgot it. The Ravens. Yep.
Ravens.
Yeah, I think they can sneak into the dance. They're both, like you said, they're 7-5, and their schedule's very favorable. So.
You in agreement with them?
Well, since I think the Chiefs are going to win the division, I'm going to go Raiders for that top wild card. And since I think the Ravens are going to win the division, I'm going to Steelers. So pretty much the same, just opposite,
opposite teams, right?
Yeah.
You guys killing me.
Do you know a third combination?
I'm trying to think of one right now. There's no third. I don't think Broncos are winning the division, so we can't put them as the West winners. I mean, I'm going to go, as you said, I mean, I have Chiefs winning the division, so Raiders are going to be in the wild card, along with, I think, the Broncos. I think 3 teams from that division will make the playoffs.
I can see it.
I thought about the Broncos too, but after you mentioned the Ravens schedule, I was like, "There's no way they."
Yeah, the Ravens.
They
one of those.
out.
I mean, someone's squeaking in. Who knows?
The Ravens or the Steelers are going to be harder for them to win out. The Ravens can win out.
Yeah.
So
we'll see.
Yeah.
The Broncos have no offense.
I know, but their defense though, pretty good.
It is, but
their offense,
we've seen some games their defense hasn't been enough.
Yeah, because I mean, if you only score like 10, 13 points, 20 points,
can only do so much.
You're not gonna win.
Day and age of football.
Yeah. I think that's it. You guys, right there, you guys have it. Those are our predictions for the playoffs. AFC side again. Last week, if you didn't know, now you know. Last week we shot our NFC version, so check that out if you haven't already. And I guess now we'll just move into our next portion of the show. Talk about our predictions. Talk about how that title is going to be leaving you.
It's pick time.
Yes, it is.
This is my championship.
Currently.
Well, I'm going to rock.
Hey, I can't blame you for that.
Oh, so heavy.
You weighing your shoulder down? Your shoulder hurt a little bit?
The weight of the world is bringing me down.
You haven't had it for a while, so I know you forgot how it feels, how much it weighs on the shoulder.
Must be it.
It's definitely understandable.
That's gotta be it, man. That's gotta be it. Alright. So we've all talked about it. I guess we probably know where we're gonna go with this, but who's winning the game tomorrow night, Thursday?
First of all, this is definitely game of the week.
Oh yeah.
Game
Hell
of the
yeah.
week.
Oh yeah. Shit, might have 2 game of the weeks.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Cowboys Giants is
That's
probably
gonna be
close.
good.
There's
Big one.
implications
The rematch.
right there.
For this AFC West Division game though, I gotta go to the Raiders. I'm rolling with dudes, man.
Okay.
How confident are you in that?
Pretty confident.
How much are they winning by?
I'll say the score is 27-21.
27-21?
Okay.
Nice 6-point lead?
Yep.
Well, that could happen. It's possible. Well, I'm going Chiefs.
Okay.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Naturally. It's going to be a close one, though. Just as you said, 6 points will probably be the difference. Maybe 10. I think Randy kind of alluded to that a little bit earlier tonight. But
Good. Sorry. Good.
no, I'm just going Chiefs also.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going Chiefs also.
You said it.
I mean, John's confidence that almost has me want to pick Raiders.
Yeah.
And like I said, I want the Raiders to win. And that's why, I mean, this pick is almost, everything I just said is almost making me want to switch because I almost want to go with my heart.
Well,
My heart
hey.
wants Raiders.
That means
Yeah.
your heart wants the gold. So you got to go with your heart.
No, I feel
you
like
must.
For me, it's good to see a team that, man, they were dead. They were a black
They were in the
hole.
black- yeah.
They were a black hole. No one cared about them unless you were a diehard Raiders fan.
Yeah.
I was not a Raiders fan before this. I was happy to see their games. I love their colors. That's it.
Yeah.
Now I'm really excited to watch
They're
their
fun
games.
to watch.
They have fun to watch games. They have a great offense. Defense is pretty good too. It's just like, man, like who thought Raider football would be cool?
I know, right?
When was the last time you heard that?
Yeah.
Shit.
Um,
It's been a while.
no, but it's just now that they're succeeding. Hey, let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy the ride. You know.
Yeah.
So
Drink
and
it in.
the underdogs from
Drink it
the
in.
west side. Just
West Side.
But,
But, yeah, I almost want to go hard.
are you switching up on us, man? Are you switching up on me?
You know, I can't because everything I just said, I have to continue to go with my gut, and I have to go Chiefs.
But your heart, though.
My heart is really tugging me Raiders. Like right now, my heart is still kicking myself in the insides because I just said Chiefs. Come on, man, move on before I do it.
All right.
Come on before you make me change my mind.
Next game. All right, 1 o'clock.
Sorry,
game.
Oakland. I love you still. I hope you pull it out.
They still got love for you too, man.
I did, but you
next
know.
matchup.
Pittsburgh, Buffalo.
Pittsburgh.
Buffalo, no. Next match. Ugh.
I don't like that reaction, man. What is it?
San Diego versus Carolina. You
This
thought
is a game?
You thought this would be a good game at one point, maybe like the first couple of weeks of the year, you know, and then
This is a game?
Yeah, unfortunately.
See, this is the type of game that screws us over.
It really is.
It's
I mean,
like Chicago and San Fran pick from last week. I want to go. Who got that one right? It's fucked up. They killed them, yo. Oh man. I will go San Diego though. They can put up points. The Panthers defense hasn't been this Panthers defense this season. Luke Kuechly's back at practice. Good for him, but he's not playing as of yet. So.
And the Panthers got smoked by the Seahawks last week.
Mm-hmm.
Seahawks, though.
But that's true. The Seahawks are good. This is a tough choice.
It is, man.
This
It is, because from week to week, you just never know what's Carolina. Well, you know they're going to be bad from week to week. You just know, are they going to be bad or are they going to be awful? Yeah, how bad are they going to be? Are they going to be bad enough so where, they could probably squeak out a game against a team like this where they're supposed to win?
They should win this, but not going.
If they lose, I gotta go. If they lose to the freaking Chargers, something's wrong, man.
But there's so many teams that
I
said that if
true,
they
man.
lose to this team and they have lost to that team.
I can't. What am I doing? I can't continue to rock with Carolina. I gotta go San Diego. I'm switching just like that. It's just like picking the Bengals all year long. You just can't do it. I can't pick the Carolina anymore. I'm done with them. Can't trust those guys. Kidding me?
Well, we have one pick in agreement because I'm not picking Carolina again.
I can't do it. I just can't.
I have no faith in the Chargers. I have even less in Carolina. I'm going San Diego.
All right.
Don't let me down, Philip.
All right, next game. Another ugly one. Cincinnati versus Cleveland.
Bob is started.
Bob is back.
Bob is back.
Bob is back.
Bob is back. Barring any setback, Bob is back. We know there could be a setback.
He might not
there
make it to
will
the field.
Right, he's gonna get hurt jogging out.
He's gonna come out the tunnel and trip and fall.
Yeah. Right, torn ACL. Like, oh my gosh, here we go again. That's Bob.
He's the guy who would happen to, that's the worst part. Like, just imagine, like, just him getting hyped, running with the flag, like, he's gonna fall right. It's like he's gonna do that weird bend he did that one game. He's gonna like put the ground, like, he can't get up.
And then his career will be over.
That's awful. That's horrible.
It could happen though. That's the worst part.
He is their best chance of winning a game this season, and he's still not gonna get it done. No.
Is this the week?
Real talk. If he does get hurt again,
I would laugh my.
Next
week we have like a 20-minute segment just talking about Bob. Just rocking on him.
The whole show.
Yeah, the whole show.
If we're gonna be watching the Skids game or whatever game's on, the bottom ticker is gonna be like RG3 out.
Right, out after first play.
Welcome to the game break.
Right.
Fumbles on the play, they return it for a pick six. It's like backwards. Standing up like,
Come on, guys.
So disrespectful.
He's a pain magnet and allergic to being healthy.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, right. I'm dying over here. Come on, give Bob a load. Oh, I'm dying.
Did you see the story? I think it was last week that him and his new chick got their shit stolen out of their car from the Browns.
I can't. No. Are you serious? From their own facility? That's
the team and like the families of the team park in like their like special garage. And him and his chick left their wallets.
I'm crying.
All their shit.
Oh my god.
All their shit stolen from the Browns facility.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
That's unbelievable, man. Who's that happened to? Everything that happens to him, man. I almost feel sorry for the guy.
I should have laughed. Oh.
It's not funny he got his stuff stolen. It's just the fact that it was really him. No one targeted. Someone knows it's him. He may have RG3 on his car or something. His license plate is RG me.
No, it probably is. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
No, the Texas injury.
Right.
Oh man.
Well, needless to say, we'll probably never get a Bob on this show ever.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give two shits whether he wanted to come on this show or not.
He's never coming. That's not happening.
What's the next matchup?
We're still bottom.
I think the Bengals.
Okay.
There's no.
Is this the week?
No, it's not the week.
The week's not coming. The week's not happening. No,
I need to catch my breath. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's too funny.
Oh man.
Whew. I feel like I can't even drink the water because I feel as soon as I do, I'm going to start spraying it out. But I need it. Oh, here we go.
Oh God.
Who are you picking for the Bucs?
I mean, I can't go with Bob. I wouldn't be in my right mind to do that. I gotta go. I gotta go Cincinnati, man. Even though Benny and I, we've all talked about not being on Cincinnati's bandwagon. We jumped off plenty of weeks ago.
This is like the one week it's appropriate.
Yeah, they can't lose to Cleveland. Come on. So yeah, I'm going Cincy. Back on our more serious tone. Benny.
Boy, you
Cincinnati.
know. Okay.
Cincinnati, yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
you're not picking Bob.
I think it's this the week. Whew, all right, let's all collect ourselves, take a deep breath.
That was good.
Get the Browns out of our system, get Bob out of the system,
That was good.
There's always next week to continue to rag on him.
For sure.
Oh,
All right, next one's an easy one. Chicago versus Detroit.
Detroit.
Okay. Ugh. Houston versus Indy.
Houston.
Indy. I think I'll win the division.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Indy also.
Indy's home, so.
God. Minnesota versus Jacksonville.
Well, Minnesota should win this game.
I think Minnesota will win just because Jacksonville is
They're
pretty.
poor.
Yeah, they
Sam
suck.
Bradford's still playing a quarterback.
I know.
Yeah,
But then Blake Bortles playing over
so
there.
They're piss poor though.
Yeah, the Jags.
I'm going Minnesota.
Yeah. Okay. Arizona versus Miami.
Oh, excuse me.
I'll go Arizona. They beat us last week, so I gotta give them some credit.
Yeah, I'll agree with you also.
I still don't trust Arizona.
Yeah, I don't
Even
trust
though
them
they
either.
beat us, I think that was more so on us losing the game that we're supposed to win.
Yeah, typically it happens to us.
Miami they need a bounce back after
They got
last week.
whipped. That's true. That's kind of my thought also. Maybe they come back strong this week.
I'm going Miami. I think Palmer has one of those 2-3 interception games.
Okay.
It very easily could happen.
Could be wrong.
We were at Wingstop for the Redskins game, and I was just slowly watching this collapse.
Yeah.
But then I just know it. I know it.
I think you went to the bathroom one time, came back, we were winning, we were losing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what? It's been like 2 minutes. Alright, so Arizona, Miami. Alright, next one. Washington versus Philly. Yeah. Who do you have, sir?
I'm sure.
Oh, damn.
He's pretty all over the place.
I got Washington.
The camera.
We know we still need to win the division. We know we still need to get into the playoffs.
Yeah.
We have to beat the Eagles to get there. I think we can beat the Eagles.
Do you agree with him? You think we beat the Eagles? You picked the Cardinals last week. You were right about that one.
I did. I picked the Eagles to win last week, but they did it.
You were wrong. Yeah, you were wrong about that one. The Bengals,
they
decided they wanted to show up.
They did. I mean, the Eagles, any slim chances they have, right on this game, so they can't lose this game. Neither can we.
I know.
We have a better shot at getting in than the Eagles do. I wouldn't believe the Redskins when they're all hyped, or not hyped, but how serious they are about not starting slow, defense not starting slow. I wouldn't believe them. I want to say, okay, they're going to come out with a fast start, they're going to beat down the Eagles, but I don't have 100% trust in them.
That's understandable.
But I'm just slightly going to go Skins.
Okay. No, I'm with you too. I gotta go Skins. It's this is as if last week wasn't a must-win. This is, to the next level.
They got to run the table.
Now we have to win. I think I was reading a stat like the last 4 times we made the playoffs. I think it is. We've won like the last 4 games.
All 6 or all 4.
So we've won all the games.
That's
exactly what we're gonna need to do. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Otherwise, the Bucs are gonna steal our spot.
Yeah.
Right. Which
they're
they have
right
right
now.
now. Yeah. So we We got it on the table. It's essential. Okay, next is Denver versus Tennessee.
Denver.
Yeah, I gotta go Denver. I mean, I like Tennessee. I want them to win a division. It's gonna be tough for them to beat Denver, though.
You don't think this is the one they can steal out?
They could. They are home too, so that could help them. So I don't know if you're just trying to sway me to make another decision. That way you can, single-handedly take that title.
I'm just saying, don't be so hasty a decision. Denver doesn't have an offense. Tennessee does have their defense. It's not the best, but they have a pretty good defense.
Who did Denver play last week? Do you remember?
They played. Were they off last? No, they weren't off last week. They
Denver.
played. Who did they play? I think it was Jacksonville?
We all picked Denver.
We all picked Denver.
Was it Jacksonville?
I think it was
Jacksonville.
It was a sorry team.
Yeah, they played Jacksonville last week.
Now you planted the seed, Now it's sprouting. Now I'm kind of leaning towards Tennessee, which is odd.
You did pick them to win the division.
I'm going Tennessee.
They'll need a game like this.
This would be a big game for them. A good win. Denver, they got a good defense, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Who's your quarterback? Who? I don't know.
It was a week-to-week by quarterback.
Yeah, Simeon, maybe. Maybe he's coming back. Maybe they have Paxton Lynch. Who knows? I'm going to go Tennessee. They're actually more stable right now, which is really odd to say. Who do you have?
I'm going Denver.
Denver? You motherfucker. This guy. I knew you lured me in. I bit the hook, and then I got,
You're welcome. But the thing is, I'm not that confident about picking Denver because I honestly think Tennessee could win, but my gut's kind of saying Denver just because, they're also still alive in the wild card.
Yeah, they are.
So.
Okay. All right. God.
I like your reaction. Do we have a game of
this
the week?
game, by far, it's, jeez. It's the New York Jets versus the 49ers.
Lord help us all.
This is
The Jets, because the Niners are pitiful.
Yeah, I'm with you too. I think Vandy and I picked the Niners for whatever reason it was last week.
No, never again.
Yeah, now we learned our lesson.
Jets,
100%. Even though they're not even that much better, but they'll probably win. All right, this is a good game. Seattle versus Green Bay.
Ooh.
It's a 425er.
Green Bay's kind of bounced back over the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, they've kind of rebounded.
Win over the Eagles and Texans.
If they want to make the playoffs, they're going to have to win this game. If they want to win the division, they're going to have to win this game. But will they? Seattle's getting pretty hot as of right now, and that's not good for the rest of the NFC, obviously.
How does that Thomas loss hurt them now? Bennett's still not back yet, so
true. Earl Thomas is a big
two players,
loss.
as they say on defense, are gone.
I'm still going to roll with Seattle. I think Seattle will squeak this one out in a close game. I still think their defense is going to be, even obviously they lost 2 huge pieces, but still having Sherman, probably one of the best corners in the league, if not the best. Again, Cam Chancellor, another guy who was excellent along Earl Thomas, but he still does great on his own. He can make plays. He'd probably be able to shut down the Packers receivers because I don't believe in the Packers receivers. They got Jordy Nelson, but that's about it. Who else do they have? They got Adams.
Randall Cobb.
Cool. Cobb.
Well, he's been kind of out of something.
He's had a horrible year.
Yeah,
he's had a really bad year. I'm going to go Seattle. They won this game. Which one of you guys wants to go next?
Seattle.
Okay. There you have it. You jumping back on the Packers bandwagon? The choo-choo?
I've been hopped back over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, true.
But to me, both teams need the game. There's not a lot of, this team doesn't really matter now, but Seattle's trying to chase Dallas, but Green Bay's trying to win the division. I don't think, Seattle's probably not catching Dallas, so they're probably going to be that number 2 slot.
Yeah.
But yeah, Seattle's getting hot. I'm going to say that man, it's a tough game.
It is.
I almost wanted to say, Seattle has a clunker kind of like they did against
With Tampa
Bay a couple weeks ago.
It was a clunker.
But it's just Green Bay's defense is so. I'm going to Seattle.
Yeah.
That's because I think there'll be that one play where Baldwin just blows over the top of
Just
somebody,
torches them.
and that'll be the difference maker.
I'm sure. You remember who Green Bay's corners are? They all let up 120 plus quarterback rating,
Yeah,
and they're facing a Russell Wilson, who's a pretty good quarterback.
yeah.
Pretty good.
I had to remember that one just now. Yeah.
All right, so we're all in agreement there. All right, move on to the next game. Atlanta, the ATL versus LA.
Falcons.
Yeah, Falcons.
What?
I think the Rams are gonna win.
What?
I think it's going to be a closer game than a lot of us
Yeah,
are expecting
yeah,
it to be.
yeah.
I actually think the Rams defensively will be able to kind of hold down.
Really?
the
I don't think it's
Falcons.
gonna be close at all.
They're gonna whoop them.
I think so.
I think Atlanta wins this game by 3 points. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm surprised the Rams are going to score that much, but their defense is good
Well,
enough
if
to hold
they
it.
win by
the
3
Rams.
points, they could just hold the score down.
Yeah, I was like, maybe you'd say
Sure.
the Falcons score little.
Falcons will probably score. It'd probably be like a 21, 17, 18 type game. So 4 point game
Sure.
will probably be the difference there.
Okay.
If LA can do that, I'd be pretty proud of them. Actually, like, wow, you guys actually played a pretty good game. And maybe Goff gets his first career win. I think it'd be. Who knows? All right, next game: New Orleans versus Tampa. God, I hope New Orleans wins this one. We need them to win this one.
Tampa Bay.
Damn it!
Tampa.
I know, me too. I think Tampa Bay is just
Nah,
they're
I'm not
playing great
rocking
right
with
now.
The Saints right now.
Yeah, we rocked with them a few times, let us down,
Yeah.
and then I want the Saints to win this game. That way Tampa can take an L,
Yeah.
fall back in the playoff race. But they are the better team right now. All right, two matchups left. Sunday Night Football. The Dallas Cowboys versus the New York Football Giants. NFC East showdown.
Should be a good game.
It's going to be a
Should
good one.
be.
Now, as we all know, these same football giants put an L, the only L,
Only L.
in the Cowboys' lost column. Will they put another one? I'll throw it to you, John. Unless you don't want to go. It's up to you. You can make that choice. You can make that distinction. I mean, you have to go eventually, but you just don't have to go first. That's what I mean.
The Cowboys will assert their dominance. They will beat the Giants. Eli will not be able to Eli it up. The Cowboys will win 30-20.
Yeah.
Pretty convincing win
convincing
there.
win, yeah.
Yeah, that's convincing, all right.
They need a statement. It wasn't a fluke, right? If it wasn't a fluke, then
That's true. This would be a good game for the Cowboys to prove that it was or was not. Are you in agreement with this gentleman over here? This champion of champs?
no.
Temporarily.
Yeah, definitely.
Just for now.
I'm in agreement.
All
I
right.
think Dallas does win. Dallas wins this game and pretty much wins the division, locks up that #1 seed.
There you have it.
I just don't see the Giants, even though their D-line is probably one of the best that the Cowboys will face all year, that can slow down Zeke. Until I see somebody get through that and be able to really disrupt that offensive line, I'm not picking against them.
And now with JPP out,
Exactly.
also, it's gonna be a big
That's
loss.
a major loss.
It is.
To help attack that offensive line. They have to hope Dak makes mistakes. He hasn't really done
He
that all
doesn't
year.
make
He doesn't make
mistakes.
mistakes. He's a smart football player.
Sucks. Stinks. Well, I'm gonna go the opposite of you guys.
Oh.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'm going the New York Football Giants.
Okay.
They've handed an L to the boys before.
Okay.
They can do it again.
They sure can.
Giants are a pretty good team.
They are.
They got a good offense.
No doubt.
I think they can stop Zeke. Zeke's not going to rush for more than 100 yards, and as long as they can contain Dak, that's the biggest thing here. Is just containing Dak, keep him in the pocket,
Yeah.
which their defense can do. They actually, like you were saying, one of the only defenses and probably the best defense they'll face as far as D lines are to go in the league. I think they'll be able to get to Dak. They have got a good secondary. The Giants do. I think they'll be able to get maybe an interception or two. This would be Dak's that game, that unfortunate rookie game. It's gonna happen this week, prime time, Sunday Night Football.
Okay.
Giants are gonna win this game 31-17.
Oh.
Yes,
That's
it's gonna be a convincing one. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Last. What did I skip you?
No, I went
You would count.
Right. Okay, my mistake. Okay. So yeah, next game, last game. Excuse me, not Dallas. Baltimore versus New England.
Something
Before
like
you
that.
go, this is the first time, I think, all season where all primetime games have actually been.
It actually means
really
something.
good games.
Yeah.
It really means something.
That's what I was saying. I was like, wow, we actually have another good matchup.
Right, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Probably first time all year.
Yeah.
I will go with the Patriots, though. I'm just rolling with them.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I mean, Ravens, as we said, they play them
the
tough.
Patriots number.
They do.
That's how
They do. They can. But and the Patriots have lost Gronk for the year now.
Yeah.
That's a huge loss.
Huge.
What I will say, though,
Huge.
it's on Monday night. Bill Belichick has an extra day. So.
Bill Belichick, pretty smart guy.
He is.
He's
Don't
a-
underestimate Harbaugh, though. Them Har boys.
That's true. They two good coaches. Two good coaches. It's gonna be a great game. This game, they always seem to come down to the wire.
Yeah.
It'd be like the last field goal to win it. Last touchdown drive in overtime. Yeah, I'll go with New England also. I just think they're a little bit better team at this point in the year. I've never had the most confidence in Baltimore, even though they are, slowly but surely kind of getting better. It seems as the year's going on, but this would be a tough L for them to take, but they're going to. Yeah. Or are they?
What you thinking?
The Ravens need this game a lot more than the Patriots do.
Yeah.
And what a win this would be for the Ravens if they
Be a
could
big
get
win
this
for the
out.
Ravens. Be a good win.
But will they?
Just for the sake of us having some different picks,
You going Ravens?
I'm picking the Ravens.
Okay.
Just to switch it up.
It is one they can win. It's a smart switch up though. This one makes some sense.
The Ravens could. I think the Ravens could pull it out. If they could get Tom Brady off to a slow start, kind of like the Jets did, they just weren't able to complete it. But if they could get Tom Brady, the Patriots off to a slow start, they could capitalize on that. And they always find a way to do things, but Gronk's not there now, so let's see how they do without him.
We shall see.
We shall see.
Well, there you guys have it. Those are our predictions for this week. We have a few differences. We'll see next week if someone is a champion, or maybe if John will return or retain. Let me get that out right. Vandy making the championship signal. We'll see if that happens. But just want to let you guys know, I'm going to be champion next week, and up until the rest of the season, into the playoffs, through the Super Bowl, all the way to next year.
Let's see what happens.
Oh man, but I think that is our show for this week, guys.
You sure? You don't want to talk about Bob more?
No.
It has been pretty fun talking about Bob. We always get a kick about talking about Bob. I mean, we had him here for a couple years. Some excitement at first.
A lot of letdown, and he's gone!
Yeah, unfortunate
All right.
events preceded that, or followed that. But hey, what can you do? We won a division title with him one time.
Well, I used to like him, but he's gone now. So
He
I
had
don't have to
potential.
anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So now we'll see. Tune in next week, and we'll let you know what injury Bob had gone through on Sunday. Because I'm sure it's gonna be something. There's no way. I mean, there's no way he's making it through the game. It's just not. It's not happening. He's been out all year. They're just gonna throw him in the fire, and he's gonna be Superman out there.
It's not.
He's gonna put the team on his back. Put the team on your back, though. I don't think so.
He can
He's gonna be
feather on his
no, he's a dude from SpongeBob with glass bones and paper skin. He ain't gonna be nothing.
Not putting anything on his back, huh? But again, thanks for joining us this week, guys. We appreciate you guys. Make sure to follow us all on Twitter, JMLucas18, OrtizKevin90, Vandy Bernard. Follow the channel at Moss the Comp, and our Sit Down Showdown. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube as well at youtube.com/sitdownshowdown. Again, we thank you guys for joining in. Drop a comment, leave a like in the video below if you could. We greatly appreciate it, and we will see you guys next week. Later.